All right, thank you for joining me for our nutrition segment. Today, in this segment, we're going to be getting into the second part of the content that we need to cover in the nutrition discussion for this course. So thank you for joining me. If you haven't watched part one of this segment, it might be helpful to go back and watch that first, in which we talked about the 6 nutrients that you need to be aware of, as well as the components of those nutrients and how they apply to your nutrition. In this segment, we're going to be moving on, and I just want to remind you that if you have any questions or issues as a result of anything in this segment, feel free to reach out to your teacher for the course, and they should be able to direct you to the answers you're looking for. All right, so let's move into this next segment. All right, so we're going to be talking today about vitamins. Okay, so you hear a lot about vitamins. What vitamins do I need? Let's talk about those a little bit. Vitamins are classified as fat-soluble and water-soluble. Okay, it just basically is referring to how they break down. Here's what you need to know. Fat-soluble vitamins. They include vitamins A, D, E, and K. They should be taken at recommended levels to prevent adverse side effects that can occur with taking too much. So, again, vitamins A, D, E, and K, because they're fat soluble, you could actually take too much of those. So you want to take a proper amount, take the recommended amount. Water-soluble vitamins include B complex vitamins and vitamin C. Excessive amounts of B and C vitamins can be excreted in the urine, so adverse side effects are less common when taking water-soluble vitamins. So again, you probably wouldn't want to overload on those, but they're water-soluble, so they're going to be able to flush out of your system a little bit more easily than those fat-soluble vitamins. Minerals. Okay, we do need certain minerals in our diets. Minerals are nutrients that help regulate cell activities. 25 minerals are needed for proper bodily function. 2 common minerals that people often supplement are calcium and iron. So let's talk about iron. Iron is a nutrient that the body needs to help build red blood cells. Foods rich in iron include meat, liver, peas, beans, spinach, whole grains, and eggs. Too much iron in the body, or iron overload, can cause serious problems, including liver damage. Calcium helps you develop strong bones and teeth and facilitates muscle contraction, so you need to have good calcium levels. Most individuals do not consume adequate calcium. Despite recommendations for female and male high school students of 1,300 milligrams per day, most students consume only 600 to 800 milligrams per day. Good sources of calcium include yogurt, skim milk, low-fat cheese, and calcium-fortified orange juice, tofu, or soy milk. Green leafy vegetables such as broccoli or spinach also provide calcium. So you can get calcium from a lot of different sources. When taking calcium, it is important to avoid drinking caffeinated beverages and soda pop because they can interfere with calcium absorption. So you might be taking all this calcium, but the soda pop or the caffeinated beverages can interfere with its absorption in your system. Now, water. Obviously, you've probably seen people carrying around water bottles. There's a lot of discussion about water and staying hydrated. Water has many important functions, including transporting nutrients to your cells, ridding your body of waste, and regulating body temperature. Your body loses 2 to 3 quarts of water a day through breathing, sweating, and eliminating waste. So it's always important to be replenishing that. If you take your body weight, divide it in half, that is how many ounces of water you should drink in a day for optimal health. So, for example, a person who weighs 140 pounds should drink 70 ounces of water each day, which is at least 10 8-ounce glasses, which you got to remember, 8 ounces is not like your typical bottle. If you're drinking like a typical bottle of water, like bottled water, those typically come in like 16-ounce bottles. So that would be, you'd want to drink like 5 of those a day if you were 140 pounds. Fluid intake is critical during exercise because if you become thirsty, you are already slightly dehydrated. Okay, you should consume fluids every 15 to 20 minutes during exercise, and also after you finish exercising. Replenish with water if possible. Water is, obviously the purest form of hydration. Just a couple of thoughts before we, I guess, conclude this segment. Hydration is important, but overhydrating can also be a little bit problematic. Sometimes people get so obsessed with like drinking lots of water. You can also overdrink water to the point where it can actually flush your system in a detrimental way. And so that's why you sometimes see people, taking something like drinking like a Gatorade or a sports drink, or a type of vitamin water or something like that to kind of help supplement some of the nutrients or the minerals that will help your body keep the right amount of water and send it to the right places. So anyway, these are vitamins. We talk about my vitamins and minerals. This has hopefully been helpful to help you understand what vitamins and minerals are out there, why they're important, which ones you can have too much of, which ones will be okay if you have a little bit too much of them. And then, of course, the importance of water and how much water to be drinking on a daily basis. So thank you for tuning in for this segment. If you have any questions, reach out to your teacher. If you were instructed to do any notes or study guide along with this, make sure you do so, and any quizzes that go along with this. And we'll see you in the next segment. Thank you.